Okay, today I'd like to show you, maybe I will have a close-up view on how my hand position on the pot, so that you might be able to see it more clearly, so that maybe from the top view and maybe close-up view, so you will be able to see my hand, how I move my fingers. Okay, so I am going to make just a simple monk. I am usually when I throw something that is small, I usually throw up the palm. Basically, it's just focus the top portion, and don't bother to send it the whole piece. My focus is the top, small amount of clay on the top of the big mount, and then after I finish, I just cut it off, and then I can continue to throw that next one. This is my hand position usually. After I center it, I use my thumb to dig a hole in the middle. And you can see that when I'm digging a hole, I'm not kind of using my thumb without any support. I usually have my hand holding on the side and dig. And then after I dig a hole, I use my left hand and try to pull up and lift. And basically, in the smaller pieces, I use most of my left hand to do the lifting job. And my right hand, it's only on the side to support it. So just dig. I'm gonna pinch using my left thumb, but my right hand is there, so you cannot see it, but I just want to tell you that I'm actually pinch and then lift. So my hand inside is digging in, and then my thumb outside is doing the lifting job. And my right hand is just holding steady. And maybe my right thumb is kind of holding the rim, so the rim, when I'm lifting, the rim is confined with using my right thumb to compress, and then I'm making my cylinder a little bit narrower, right? And then do it again, okay? And then still, I'm gonna use my right hand to support my left hand and pinch it up. In the meantime, don't forget to make sure that the surface is slippery. So I'm adding a little bit of water, a little slip. And then I'm going to keep on pour it up, but before I do that, I usually have my right thumb here to mark an indent. So this is where I'm going to cut. And I'm making sure that my thumb is lower than my inside finger, so that I have enough thickness on the bottom. Okay, so I am lifting using my right thumb, and in the meantime my left finger is still lifting. So actually there's a lot of a position that is doing the lifting job. This finger and also my thumb, my right thumb. And then compress. So I got my wall thin enough now. I'm ready to use the metal rib to refine my curve. So when I'm using my metal rib, I usually bend, so using bending my metal rib and bend metal rib, and then my inside finger is kind of pushing the wall so that it touches the curve, my inside finger. And I usually take care of the bottom part before I finish at the top. So that's the curve I am using the metal rig to refine it, to make sure that is nice curve. And now I want to show you the inside. The inside has a little bit of a slip that I toss in a little bit of water, and I usually use my fingertip, especially these two fingertips, and goes there, and slowly moving my hand so that the inside is smooth by simply compress the bottom and also remove the slip. And sometimes people like to leave a little bit of a throw mark. You can do that too if you like. You can get some slip on your fingertips, and then it just go from the center and slowly move to the side. So you will have a little bit of slip left over. So you have a little bit of swirl, the spiral on the bottom, in the center of the bottom. Yeah, so that's the finger mark, if you like to leave it, so that people will know this is not a mold making, it's actually throw on the wheel. Right, after I take care of the bottom, now this is the top. A little bit rough here, so I kind of switch I was using the flat side for the bottom curve, but now I flip over, so I'm using this curvy side here for the shoulder here, a little, actually the middle part here, to get a curve to connect from the bottom to the top. And I can keep on pushing the rim up. And you need to do it slowly, so a little bit support on the inside. And if you want to have a little bit of a line, I usually use that little corner here, making a line, a little line. So from the bottom and gradually go out and then go in and make a little line and make a nice curve here. That when you are using a mug, you're going to drink out of it, so you don't want to have too much water or liquid content on the inside. So actually you want to open up your rim a little bit, so it helps the water to flow out. So after I take care of everything, I could round the corner. And when I'm rounding the corner, if you are using a very wide chamois, I don't suggest you use the whole length of the chamois, because that way, if you do this way, it's too much friction. So actually you want to tip over, just using the tip part. Okay, the tip So you tip over the outside, the back part is a little bit higher. I'm using the tip, and I'm just using my 2 fingers, okay? These 2 fingers are a little bit compressed. If you want to get your rim a bit thinner, you can compress a little bit more, so the rim is a little bit thinner. So the rim a bit thinner, and then the curve isn't quite perfect now, so I'm going to use my rib, using my rib to push it again so that the curve is more smooth. So this is the design of my mug. Go for the volume, and then go a little bit narrow here, and then open it up on the lips, on the rim. And now I'm ready to cut it up. Like I told you that I draw a little indent, and you see how slow I spin my wheel now. And I use my index finger to draw a little indent here. And this is where I'm going to have a cotton string. Okay, this cotton string is soft. Okay, and I'm tightening it using my thumb to hold it, and I'm gonna rest the string right on the indent where I use my index finger to draw, and then let it rest there, and then I let go of my left hand while the wheel is spinning. I pull my right hand level. Okay, pull the level. So this is how I cut it, and this is the way we call throw up the hum. Since my foot is a little bit narrow, okay, it's not as wide, so my hand, I call this scissor hand, like a scissors. You could go underneath, and you pick it up easily. You spin the wheel, and you can pick it up. And since the clay on the bottom is thicker, so you want to use the hand to hold it here, not here. Okay, hold it underneath, and you can pick it up easily. So this is called throw up the hum, and you can see how flat, okay, the string that is sitting here while I'm pulling it, it goes like that, and I cut it, so it's still flat. Okay, so this is called throw up the hum, and I'm just showing you that the close-up view and maybe top view of my throwing little pieces. Thanks for watching.